Hey guys, Dylan again, and behind me is a Tesla Model 3, but not just any Model 3. This one has ultrasonic sensors. So what that means is we could test how good the vision system is versus the ultrasonic parking sensors. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this vehicle, we're gonna switch between the ultrasonic sensor and the vision mode, and we're gonna see just how close we can get to the garage, and we're gonna see if the ultrasonic sensor measurements are as accurate as the car states. To verify those measurements, we're going to use a tape measure, and we're going to measure from the sensors to the garage and compare the results in the vehicle to the results on the tape measure. Okay guys, so we're inside this Model 3. We're going to go into our settings, autopilot, park assist. To start, we're going to start in standard mode. So we're going to leave it there. Okay, we're in gear and we're going to start creeping up towards the garage. All right, so we're going to stop there and we're going to go check if that's really 25 inches or not. All right guys, so here's our first measurement. So you can see there, 26 and change, about 26 and a half. And we're measuring to the garage. So you can see the overall right there. I would say that's pretty close. I mean, we've got about 1.5 inch tolerance, but let's get a little bit closer and let's see if that number changes. Okay, so now we're going to scoot into 15 inches. Set our parking brake. And let's go check what that measurement is. All right guys, so once again, measuring from the garage to the front bumper. It's about 16 and change, 16 and a half. So I am noticing though, something I didn't notice before, is it says 15 in the car, and if you look, the license plate frame edge is at 15 inches. So when we go to do our 10-inch measurement, we're gonna check whether it's at the license plate or if it's at the car. Oh, interesting. It's telling us to stop. Let's see what number it is telling us to stop at. $15, $14, $13, $12. All right, guys, so it's told us to stop. It's doing that right at 12 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to go measure that, and then we're going to come back to the vehicle. We're going to switch it to vision mode, and then we're going to see if vision tells us to stop at 12 inches as well. And then we're going to see how close we can get using vision versus the screen on the parking sensors. All right, guys, so it's hard to know exactly what number to check to, because after 13, the car starts to just tell you to stop. It does appear that we're at about a foot and half an inch. The license plate frame is sitting at about 11 and a half inches. So we're now going to switch the car to vision and see if it cuts us off at that same distance and tells us to stop. All right guys, so we're going to switch the car to vision now for our park assist. Okay, so we're now in Tesla Vision. Let's go ahead, let's back up. You can see the object up here, so it sees the garage. It sees the middle section between my other garage. So we're going to start creeping forward now. Still hasn't told us to stop. Still nothing. Okay, there's our stop message right there. Set the parking brake. And let's go see what that measures to outside the car. Visually, that already looks much, much closer than where it told us to stop with the ultrasonic sensors. So let's go ahead, let's get that measurement. Okay, so it looks like it told us to stop at about 7 inches. We'll just call it the middle number between the plate and the car. So the vision system seems to get you much, much closer to the door or to whatever object you're parking up against. All right, guys, so now we're going to flip the car around. We're going to measure the same results with the back, except we're only going to do 20 inches, and then we'll do the stopping point for the ultrasonic sensors, and then we'll measure what the stopping point is with the vision system. So we're backing in now. We have the car in standard park assist mode. So let's go ahead and let's back it up. We're going to go to 20 inches and then we're going to find the stop point. So we are at 20 inches now. Set the parking brake and we're going to go check it. All right, guys. So we're at the garage and we're at the bumper. And it's pretty spot on to 20 inches. So I would say that's pretty accurate for those ultrasonic sensors. So now we're going to hop back in and we're going to back it up till it says stop and see what that measurement gives us. So we're going to back up till it tells us to stop. Right at about 12 inches, it told us to stop. So once again, once that 12 pops up and it says to stop, it looks like the car rolls just a little bit more. And we're right at 11 inches. So I'd say the ultrasonic sensors are pretty accurate in their measurement, whether it's front or rear. So now we're going to switch the car into vision and we're going to see if it stops us again at that 7-inch mark. Autopilot, Tesla Vision. And let's start backing up. All right, you saw our stop message pop up on the screen. So let's get out and let's go check it. All right, so in reverse, it does not stop as close as it did in drive. It looks like we got about 13 inches on here from the door to the bumper. So it's interesting to see that Tesla stops the vehicle with the vision system further away in the rear than it does in the front. I'm curious if that has anything to do with some of the other models and maybe the fact that the trunk opens out versus just up. We'll have to test that if we get like a Model X or a Model Y at some point. Now that we've tested this on a car with hardware 3, it'd be interesting to see what my newer Tesla Model 3 does once we get it back from the body shop, is that car has hardware 4. So it doesn't have any parking sensors whatsoever. It's got the updated and upgraded cameras. So it'd be interesting to see if it matches what this vehicle did with the distance in the front and the distance in the rear when driving up to the garage. If you guys would like to see that test with the hardware 4 on the Model 3, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe so that you can see that when that comes out. If there's anything else that you'd like to see on this Model 3 before I have to turn it back into Tesla, go ahead and comment, let me know, and we'll see you guys in the next one.